Are you looking for some iconic mandolin tunes to add to your repertoire? Well, we're just back from the IBMA conference and festival in Raleigh, North Carolina, where we hunted down some of the best mandolin players in the business to ask them one question. What's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know? Stick around to find out and for some very special guest appearances towards the end of this video.
Casey, what's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
I think everyone should start with slow tunes. It really helps right hand tremolo and kind of making the most of a limited number of notes. So I like Kentucky Waltz. Great recordings by David Grisman, Bill Monroe. Just about every mandolin player has a good recording of Kentucky Waltz, so that'd be my choice.
What's the one bluegrass fiddle tune that every mandolin player should know?
You know, there's so many fiddle tunes and so many mandolin players, but I really don't have an opinion. I would say all of them, maybe a Jake Eddy answer. Learn 1,000.
Dude, Soldier's Joy.
I think Soldier's Joy, honestly. I mean, it's as standard as they come, but that's kind of the point, too. And you can play it lots of different ways. It's always fun, you know. Angeline the Baker is another good one. I don't mean to answer two, but yeah.
You're killing me on the spot.
On the spot, dude.
So one fiddle tune that every mandolinist should know is Cattle in the Cane. Major, minor, pretty cool. You want a little cattle in the cane?
My fiddle song that I think everybody should learn is Cherokee Shuffle. I say Cherokee Shuffle because it's got the 6 in there, the minor 6, which sounds great. It's got a little bit of chromatic movement too when you go down to that F sharp note, and then you get to move up the neck a little bit too. People always wonder how you play further up the neck of the mandolin, and I think Cherokee Shuffle is a great way to get yourself into playing out of like the open string position. So I'm going to say Cherokee Shuffle.
Justin, what's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
I think every mandolin player should know Old Joe Clark. I think that's a good one to make sure you have in your back pocket.
Every mandolin player should know?
I think Red Wing. Yeah, just the chord changes in Red Wing and the way the melody moves around and lays on the mandolin is really important, especially with that 2 to 5 turnaround. Yeah.
What's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
It's got to be the Wildwood Flower.
Okay.
Oh no.
My favorite. Ready? Rolling?
Let's do it.
All right. Hello, everybody. Brian Oberlin here. I think the mandolin tune that everyone ought to know is the great. It's called Saw Blade. Ready? Take two. Hello, everybody.
Oh my gosh, for real?
Hello, everybody. Brian Oberlin here. I think the mandolin tune that everyone ought to be playing is Bill Monroe's Lonesome Moonlight Waltz.
Dude. That was awesome, man.
I think Big SCIOTA is a song that every mandolin player should know. It's one of my favorite songs. I've been playing it for many years now. So many cool versions of that song you can do. That is a must one for playing on a mandolin.
One fiddle tune that you think every mandolin player should know?
It's probably been said before, but I think Red Haired Boy needs to be done.
What's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
Blackberry Blossom.
Love it.
Frank Sullivan here, and every mandolin player should probably know how to play guitar songs like this Beaumont rag right here.
I think everybody should know Billy in the Low Ground.
All right, folks. Here we are with our wonderful Patreon community, here to tell you one tune every mandolin player should know. What is that tune?
Sands Real.
One tune everyone should know. Bluegrass Stomp.
Salt Spring. It's the Colorado Bluegrass National Anthem, state anthem. It's a great tune because it's a mandolin tune, but it sounds like a banjo tune, so it works on every instrument, and it's fun. But do the chords right. Listen to Reichman. Make sure you do the chords right.
Yeah, okay. So the one tune I think every mandolin player should know is probably Paddy on the Turnpike. It's a great tune, and like there's a lot of variations, which is cool. So as you're learning it, you can learn how like Vassar Clemens did it, or how Bill Monroe did it, and they're very different.
Every mandolin player should know.
Well, I think it's South Creek.
Why you are a YouTuber?
One bluegrass fiddle tune that every mandolin player should know is the Snowflake Reel. You're gonna get those triplet intro runs dialed in, folks. Learn it right now.
Is this it? This is it. Great. Every bluegrass mandolin player should know, what is this tune called? The Old Mountaineer by Bill Monroe.
Ready whenever you are. What's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
Everyone should learn Daybreak and Dixie, or Ralph's Banjo Special.
Is it any song, any tune, right? Okay. Yeah, my own tune, yeah. Let's see. Well, I would have to say that because I'm such a firm believer in the foundation of this music, mandolin players need to learn bluegrass breakdown the way that Bill Monroe played it. He recorded it with the great Earl Scruggs, and it was the first breakdown that they recorded in bluegrass music. So I believe, heart of hearts, learn bluegrass breakdown the way Bill Monroe played it.
Well, you should know them all, but I'm gonna have to say Rebecca is my pick. You know, there's not that many great tunes in B, and if it gets called at the jam, someone's gonna ask you to kick it off, so Rebecca.
All right, Taya, what's the one tune you think every mandolin player should know?
Roanoke.
really nice.
Well, it's not as traditional as some of them, but I think the tune Molly Bloom, don't quote me on this, I think Alan Mundy had come up with that song. It's a rotating scale. It's great for your pick exercise, learning a scale. Sometimes it's in G, sometimes it's in A. Learn them in both keys. Molly Bloom.
To me, it's Old Ebenezer Scrooge from Bill Monroe. Such a great mandolin tune, and divided in 4 parts, and it's challenging but great.
I think the one tune that every mandolin player should know is Big Country, and I mean the original version by Jimmy Martin way back in the day. It'll teach you a lot about mandolin rhythm.
Like one tune, say that. I think the one tune every mandolin player should know is Old Dangerfield.
Hey everybody, Sierra Hall here. Hey, when I try to think of a tune that I think every mandolin player should know, one of the first things that comes to mind is Jerusalem Ridge. I like to go back to the OG source, Bill Monroe, when I'm thinking about fiddle tunes that we think of as a mandolin player that are great, just standards that everybody knows and learns. This tune is particularly cool because it's in the key of A minor. We spend a lot of time learning tunes in major keys, but not always minor keys. So that's cool about this tune. And also it's a 4-part tune. You should check out, the Kenny Baker fiddle version of it with Bill as well. But then there's like versions like Tony Rice's guitar version from Church Street Blues and many others. So lots of stuff you can kind of check out the variations, but it's a really fun tune. Go check it out, Jerusalem Ridge.
Oh my goodness, that is a lot of tunes, and definitely tunes that every mandolin player should know. If we missed any, be sure to let me know in the comments below, or if you'd like to see any in-depth lessons for some of these tunes that we looked at here. Huge thanks to all the people who contributed. This video was a blast to make. It was so great to be back at IBMA this year, and if you've never been to that event, I definitely recommend it. It's so much fun. But thanks for liking and subscribing, for joining over on Patreon, all that jazz. I'll see you in the next one.